we talk a lot, so I have a question for you. So may I?
Okay. Yeah. It goes without saying, ma'am. Why are you asking for the permission?
You know,
Yeah.
we need to take a permission first. I'll always go with it, and it's a manners, right? And on top of
Yeah.
that,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
My question is, we always talk about English language. English language is this. We need to use a lot of words, lots of areas, receptive areas. We need to pull the idiom, phrases, blah 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 blah, many more, etc. Right? We have
Yeah.
long,
Yeah.
right? If we talk
Yeah.
about the English language, but what do you have to say about non-verbal communication, which play an
Okay.
essential part in this
Okay.
journey, which
Okay.
actually create purple patch on each and every journeys?
Yes. Absolutely. So I would definitely brighten up this area, and I'm over the moon that I have got the chance to explain something about this thing as well, because I do not have, the abundance of knowledge of this topic. But whatever I have, I would try to, bring out everything in nutshell. So the thing is that, I heard somewhere some intonation. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you are using intonation in your speaking, so there would be no need to run after the words, after the structures, or after the sentences. You
Uh-huh.
can, take some pauses whenever you
Uh-huh.
need. You need to use some commas. You need to use
Mm-hmm.
some full stop. You don't need to, beat around the bush every time. So
Yes.
you just need to take a stop somewhere. You just need to use proper pronunciation of the words, and that would definitely,
Mm-hmm.
represents yourself that you are very effective communicator. If you
Mm-hmm.
are able to speak each and every word in a correct pronunciation, and if you are able to use proper intonation as well, like if
Mm-hmm.
someone, we can speak one word in different meaning. Like if we are saying okay, so
Mm-hmm.
there would be the different maybe meaning. And if we are saying okay, then we have
Mm-hmm.
some doubt in that. So this is
Yes.
called intonation. Yeah. So there are many, we can do this thing in sentences as well. you
Well
know
said. Well said.
so yeah, I learned this thing, but I couldn't apply lot of output on my day-to-day speaking, but I always try to execute some intonation as well. Now I would
Mm-hmm.
like to know something from your side, so that
Yes.
I also can utilize that thing.
Okay, the same ball is in my court, right? So,
Yeah.
okay, so yes, non-verbal communication. When we're talking about the non-verbal communication, it play a pivotal role in communication skill. Why? I do believe
Yeah.
in that. I'll go with. I
Yeah.
always use intonation. I always take pauses, and on top of that, I would say furthermore, I use
Okay.
my expression, gestures, and emotion. I try to mix my emotion with the
Yes, yes.
sentences.
Absolutely. Yeah. I have been noticing this thing. Yeah.
Yes, I put the stress on the word also.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely. Yeah.
I'm
And that
saying,
is completely majestic for me. I learned this thing like very effectively from your side, because you are the only person who uses the very perfect word at the perfect time.
yes, yes, I try
So
my best. I try my best
yeah,
always. And the second thing, what
yeah,
I strongly believe, when you are speaking any different word, that which is out of the box, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
before
absolutely.
you pronounce it, it should reflect on your face.
Yes, yes.
If it is reflecting on your face by your gesture, your the moments, that your tonality,
Yeah,
the person
yeah,
who's sitting next to you, the person who's sitting in front of you, 50% he got get an idea,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that we call contextual learning, right?
Yeah,
So let's just
absolutely.
talk about the non-verbal communication. The first thing is non-verbal communication. It comes with the eye contact.
Eye contact, right?
Right, eye contact is very important, right? Because if we are not maintaining the eye contact, that means we are not respecting each other, right? We are not
Absolutely.
merging ourselves into the conversation. But I'm not saying, I'm also feel very agitated all the time. I
Okay,
can't able to maintain the eye contact. So what is
okay.
what is, what can we do? What is the solution for it? You look at the camera. Sometimes you can look at hair for hair, and sometimes you can like hair also, right? Right, but you can't put your eyeball here and there. That time it
Yeah,
looks very
yeah,
disrespectful, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
eye contact you maintain. And the
yeah,
second,
absolutely. Yeah,
yes, and the second thing is facial expression.
yes,
Facial expression is a play like a visual aids,
yes,
right?
yes,
What is on
absolutely.
your, whatever you are speaking, whatever you are delivering, that should be reflect on your face. You can't be
Yes.
sit like a poker face. No,
Mm,
that's a expressionless Hera. You can't be a
yeah,
poker
yeah, yeah.
face, right?
I have been, I have been connected to such people as well. Like those who speaks like that, those who speaks in same sentences. Like every sentence is same manner. I'm going to somewhere and I'm having some dinner or like that. Like
Okay.
so, yeah, yeah. So I don't feel very uh like motivated that time. I don't feel very enthusiastic that time that other person is paying interest to have that conversation or not.
So you can't be, poker face. You can't be like a poker face, right? So
Yeah,
you need to use facial expression like a visual aid. And the third one is the most important, tonality. Sometimes you
yeah,
are up with intonation, with intonation. Sometimes you are going up, sometimes you are going down. And always, whenever you are ending your conversation, your topic, it should be go with the slow. ऐसे
yeah,
होना चाहिए. It should not be on the high note, right? Go with the slow pace,
yeah, yeah.
right? Please go with
Yes,
the, and
yes,
with the slow pace. That's very important. So
yeah,
what is most important is here, you know, you can't sit like a poker face. You can't create the monotonous environment, and you can't speak like a mechanical.
yeah,
Right? Go with the energy, spill your veins, because energy is contagious. The kind of a energy you are spreading, right? The kind
yes,
of a
yes,
energy you
yes.
are giving to someone, you will get the same thing. It is a
Yeah,
wise
absolutely.
out, reciprocate the things and byproduct.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah, in each and every call, the dopamine level should be great so that the person can, pay the interest to have that conversation healthy.
Mm.
And if this is the, this is the, if the person is, thinking that my dopamine level is fine and he's having the great conversation, then he thinks that I have conquered the conversation. Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes,
if
yes.
the person is just speaking the sentences without having eye contact or without having body posture and the proper intonation too. So sometimes we feel that we are having some monotonous kind of feeling in that. We are not
Yes.
we also don't pay a lot of interest to have that conversation. Like if
Mm.
the other party is showing that particular effect in that conversation, so we also can if we also can show, we also can execute our impact on that conversation.
Yes, energy, like I'm telling, energy is
Yeah,
contagious. If I'm giving you,
yeah,
positive energy, you will also come with the positive energy. Right? If a person is
absolutely, yeah.
saying, say like that, तो हम भी ऐसे ही हो जाएंगे. I can't boost up myself. I'll be like that only. So it's like
Yeah,
that only. And the
yeah,
second
it
question,
more,
Lalit ji,
yeah,
the second question
yeah.
is rise here, people used to ask me, ma'am, from where we can, learn this intonation, this terminology, right? This particular
Okay.
thing. I always convey them. कहीं जाने की जरूरत नहीं है आपको. No need to go anywhere. No need to read any book. You know, you just आप हिंदी बोलते हो. हिंदी में भी आप pauses लेते हो.
Yeah,
You speak Hindi. You take
yeah,
pauses. You go with the facial expression. कैसे चेहरे बनाते हो आप लोग
yes,
when you go with the slang
yes, yes.
language, right? So similarly, this English language. Why you are taking the burden? Burden mat lo.
Yeah,
Just uninterrupted flow. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. That is most
yeah.
important.
I also suggest this thing, but don't take the burden. Like enjoy yourself and
Uh,
just think that English is easy. Just think. And
mm,
some people say this thing that you have to follow each and every aspects of English language. I don't say this thing. I always say this thing that you need to follow at least one aspect. If you want to just listen to something, you can just listen. If you want to
mm,
speak something, you can just speak. Like whatever
mm,
you want to do, you just need to do that particular thing, at least consistent, so that
yes, yes.
you can at least be in the touch with this English language.
Yes, indeed,
Yeah.
indeed,
So don't,
indeed.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't take anything like burden. And if you're
Hmm.
taking burden of anything, then you won't be able to, go into that for long.
Hmm.
So if
Yes,
you are just
yes, yes.
taking, yeah, and if you're just taking everything lightly, then you would be able to emanate a lot of things in that. You would be able to find, a lot of ways how to execute the new things in your speaking, how to be very effective as well. So there are a lot of things to
Yes,
say on that.
yes. I would like to just, furthermore, I would like to add one point here. Like you
Yeah,
said, that burden. Of course, we need not to take any burden, right?
yeah,
Because if you take the burden, burden is not the sign of competency, rather than you are exploiting yourself, right? You are
absolutely. Yeah.
exploiting yourself absolutely if you are taking burden, right? And the second
Yes,
thing is
yes,
that, like, go with the process. Be an ambitious person. That is most important. Be an ambitious
yeah,
person.
yeah,
That is most important. Why? Because you should have that guts. You should have that guts to achieve that glory, right?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Glory.
yeah,
The glory is important. If
yeah,
you are going to conquer this world, so I'm telling you, you will not conquer this world. What is most important is glory. So
yeah.
you achieve that glory and have that guts to find that the glory, right? So anything else you have, Lalit ji, or we should wrap up this session?
Well, I would like to request you one thing. You don't need to call out me Lalit ji. You can call out me by name, by my name directly, Lalit, because I don't feel like that. It's in my office, mostly people call me. Mostly people calls me by Lalit ji, and I always think that am I getting old? It sounds like I'm getting old, but you can call out me by my name because I always consider this thing that in English we don't need to give a lot of respect.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we always call to the person he or she is like that, right? So there is
Mm-hmm.
no need to give a lot of respect in that. But yeah, we are giving the respect from our bottom of our heart, from our depth of our heart. This is
Yes,
the real thing. This is the fantastic thing, the majestic thing for us. So we don't
yes,
need
yes.
to show the thing that thing. So I'm okay with my all the questions. I'm very euphoric that I got the chance to have this conversation with you again.